Children, welcome to our class 5 mathematics. So we are in which chapter? Chapter number 2. Yes, by today we'll finish up the part. What we have to do in the previous session, we learned how to go on with the division problems, how to do 3 digit with 2 digit, 3 digit with 1 digit. Yes, so now let us do the division of word problems. Yes, today we'll do some word problems and we'll understand the problems. What is the keyword which is used in the word problems? We'll understand that. Then we'll solve it. Okay. So by doing this word problems, we'll complete our second chapter. In our next session, we'll start the smart tables. Chapter number 3. Okay. So now and answers you can check it through my class campus app children. So as far as I know, I hope everybody are doing. Kindly practice the worksheets. If the worksheets are not clear here, you can practice it from the SCRT Telangana website. Yes, from the website you have class 5. Check it out there. Many worksheets are there. Do those, solve those worksheets, and kindly write those worksheets in the separate book. Okay. So mathematics, how much you practice, then you can gain the knowledge. Okay, let us take a word problem here. If the price of 24 chairs, if the price of, first one, word problem of division it is, if the price of 24 chairs, if the price of 24 chairs, 24 chairs is rupees 5,832. Price of 24 chairs is rupees 5,832. Okay, so this is the price of 24 chairs. So what is the price of a chair? What is the price of a chair? Yes. So you see here. Firstly, the price of 24 chairs is this much. So what is the price of a chair means one chair. Yes. So price of one chair you have to find out. So what do you do? Solution. Just see here children. 24 chair is equal to rupees 5,832. Then cost of one chair. Cost of 24 chair is equal to rupees 5,832. Then cost of one chair is equal to 5,832 divided by 24. Yes? Yes or no? You can even go on doing 5,832 minus 24 till you get 0. You go on doing subtraction repeatedly till you get 0 in the answer. The number of times you get the subtraction, that will be your answer. So instead of that, we can do it in a simple way. 5,832 divided by 20. Yes. So now let us do the division part. So what is the division part? So firstly, you should go on writing the 24 table. And I told you how to write the 24 table, children. Remember, do you remember in the previous class I showed you? Yes. Firstly, write down the 2 table, then 4 table. Then add the one sentence. Yes or no? Do you remember, children? Is it clear now? Little bit easy way of writing the tables. Whenever 2 digits are there, it is difficult for you to go on remembering. So by this way you can write. So let me write the table here. So firstly, 2 table. So 24 table. Okay. I am writing the 24 table here, children, in the side. Okay. Directly I am writing, children. You know the method how to do it. Yes. Lastly. Okay. So this is the 24 table. Now let us do the division part. So 5832 divided by 24. Let us start. Firstly, 24. So 58. So 58 2 digits you can take because it is greater than the divisor. 5832 is the dividend. This is the divisor. Twenty-four twos are. So twos are how much? 48. So 24 twos are 48. Division friend is subtraction. So do the subtraction, how much you will get it? 1, 0. Get the next digit down. So 103. So now 103 is the number. In 24 table, you can see 96. So 24 fours are 96. Then subtract it. How much you will get it? 0, 7. Get this 2 down. 72. Then 24 threes are 72. Zero. Is there any more number? No. So our division is completed. So this is the reminder. This is the quotient. Yes, got it? So what is the answer? So cost of one chair is equal to cost of one is equal to 243 rupees. How much? 243 rupees. Is it clear? So this is the way of doing the division part. Okay. Let us take one more one. Let us go to the next one. So the relationship between multiplication and division. So how you will go on with the relationship between multiplication and division? As I said you, let me take one example. What is the relationship you have to say? Between multiplication and division. In my previous classes, I have told you children that division is reverse of multiplication, multiplication is reverse of division. So let me just explain you with an example. Simple example, let us take 4 into 25. How much? Let us do this. 25 into 4. 4 5s are 20, 0, 2. 4 2s are 8, 9, 10, 100. How much you got it? 100. So this is the multiplication form. Yes or no? This is the multiplication form. Now, as it is told to us that division is reverse of multiplication. Now I'll do the reverse part of this one. What will I do? 100 total divided by any of this one. 4. How much I should get? I should get 25. Yes, let us check it. 100 divided by 4. So 4 2s are 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. Get the 0 down. 20. 4 5s are 20. So 20 minus 20 is 0. So there is no number. Division is completed. So what is the answer we got it? 25. So hence it is proved. Yes or no? So this is the relationship of multiplication and division. So if we divide the multiplication product with any multiplicand, yes, this is called the multiplicand 4 here, we get another number as the result. Yes, we are getting the other multiplicand as the result. That is this is the relationship between multiplication and division. Is it clear, children? Understood? Okay. So let me just write it in a sentence form. If we divide the multiplication product with any multiplicand we get other number as result. Okay. So remember this. In mathematical terms, the relationship is if we divide the multiplication product with any multiplicand, we get other number as result. Okay. So this is the mathematical term of the relationship between multiplication and division. In mathematical terms, we justify in this way. Okay, children? So it is proved. Yes or no? Understood? In simple terms, you can say that Multiplication is reverse of division. Division is reverse of multiplication, vice versa. Okay. So now let us take one more problem and go on with the division. Nine hundred and 76 notes. 976 notes. (976) notebooks distributed as 30 notebooks. Distributed as 30 notebooks to each students. As 30 notebooks to each student. If you remember the keywords, children, in multiplication and division, I told you that you will have the distribution in equal groups, each, yes, equal amount of groups. That means you have to do at that point, at that word, you have to do multiplication or division. Yes or no? So now see here, what is given here? 976 notebooks are there. It is distributed among 30 notebooks are distributed to one student, to each student. So what is the next thing you have to find out? How many notebooks, how many notes each one get? How many notes? How many notes? How many notes each one gets? Each one gets. How many notes each one get? Okay. So how many notebooks will remain? How many notebooks will remain? Yes. So now let us see the question here. As per the question, let me explain you again. So total notebooks are 976. They are distributed in the group of 30 to one student. Yes. So total are 976 notebooks. They are distributed among each student in the group of 30 notebooks. Yes. Then each one, what is the first part of the question? How many notes each one gets? Yes. So firstly, what you have to do, 976 divided by 30. Yes. If you divide 976 divided by 30. Remain means what? Remain also come with the each, means that is subtraction. So division. So here what you have to do, you have to understand that you have to do division, because remain and each is there. Yes, with these two things it is subtraction. If it is remain, if it is total or each, what you will do there? Multiplication. Yes. So now let us do that. Total number of notebooks. Solution. So total number of notebooks are to make our calculations in a simple way, we are doing division, because 976 minus 30, if you just go on doing till you get 0, it is a very lengthy calculation process. To make the calculation simple, we are doing division. So total number of notebooks are 976. So number of students are, total number of students are how many? The number of students is equal to 30. Then number of notebooks each one get. So let us do the division part. So 976 divided by 30. So whatever, what is this? This is dividend and this is divisor. So whatever answer you will get it, that is the quotient. Okay. So let us do the division freshly, because we need the place to do the division. Let me erase this one. So 976 divided by 30. So let me write the 30 table. 31s are 30, 60, 90, 10. So this is the 30 table. So now let us do the division part. Firstly, let us take 2-digit, because it is also 2-digit. Here also you have to take 2-digit. 97 is bigger than 30. So now in 30 table, where you will get 97? 97 you will not get it, but the nearest is 90. Yes, nearest is 90. So 30 3s are 30 3s are 90. So division friend is subtraction. So 7, get the 6 down, 76. So in 30 table you will have 76. No. So 76 is not there. Nearest is 60. Okay. So now 30 2s are 60. So division friend is subtraction. Any more number is there to do division? No. So 16 is our remainder. So remaining, how many notebooks? You can see the question there. How many notebooks will remain? This is the remaining. Yes. First part of the question, how many notebooks each one gets? Each one is getting how many notebooks? 32. Yes. So each one gets is equal to, each one gets notebook is equal to 32, and 16 notebooks are remain. 16 notebooks are remain without distribution, because there are total number of students are 30. So total, at least minimum you should have the remainder as 30, means it can be distributed among the students. Equally it should be done. Yes. So it is not equal. So we cannot distribute that. So 16 notebooks are remain. Okay, children. So by this, your division, multiply and divide lesson chapter number 2 is completed. Chapter 2 is complete. Okay, children. And the textbook problems and some more problems for your practice will be given in the My Class Campus app. through that. Please check it, and the answers also will be done in that. Please kindly solve by yourself, then check the answers and do it. Okay. In our next class, we'll start our next lesson, chapter number 3. What is that chapter? Smart tables. Okay, children. And one important announcement: kindly pay the fees. Kindly pay the fees. If the pending fees are there, also please pay it, and also the second term fees of this year, 2020. Okay, children, kindly pay the fees. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Have a nice day.